उनके साथी हैं वीरेंद्र उपाध्याय, और बड़ी हैरानी की बात, और आरंभिक बल्लेबाज है और बिना हेलमेट के आए हैं। पहला गेंद यहां पर ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर छोड़ दिया, जाने दिया विकेट कीपर के ग्लव्स में। पैक ऑफ साइड फील्ड, एक स्लिप गली पॉइंट, एक डीप थर्ड मैन। ऑफ साइड पे देखिए एक स्लिप विकेट कीपर के साथ गली, एक मिड ऑफ थर्ड मैन, मिड ऑन, और एक स्क्वायर लेग अंपायर के पास, और डी फाइन लेग है ऑन साइड की फील्ड। अली सामने वाले छोर से गेंदबाजी की जिम्मेदारी, ऑफ स्टंप के बहुत बाहर पड़ के नीचे रही गेंद। सूरज जो कि जानते हैं कि लक्ष्य यहां पर बड़ा है, मुश्किल नहीं है, यदि पूरे 35 ओवर तक यहां पर बल्लेबाजी की जाएगी तो रन आसानी से बनाए जा सकते हैं, लेकिन उसके लिए एक यहां पर दृढ़ निश्चय करना होगा कि आपको एक बड़ी पारी यहां पर खेलनी है। बात करें पाकिस्तान की, पाकिस्तान के जिया ने सबसे ज्यादा 72 रन बनाए, जिसमें 11 चौके लगाए, और तारिक ने 42 रन में 5 चौके और 1 छक्का लगाया था। 228 रन यहां पर आज पाकिस्तान ने निर्धारित 35 ओवर में बनाए, चौथे फाइनल। भोजन का आनंद लेने के बाद मेरे साथ इस समय कमेंट्री में शिरकत करें सुशील कुमार। सुशील, स्वागत है आपका।
Thank you very much, Manoj, and so far Safdar Ali has maintained a very tight line and length and not allowing the batsman to go for runs, and this time very rightly he just left it alone to the wicketkeeper. So the four balls, no runs so far. And as I have seen Suraj in the previous game, he looked very well organized batsman. And Manoj, it is very, very important when you are chasing 229, although it's not a stiff target, but 200 plus is always difficult to get. You have to apply yourself. So for that, it becomes very, very important that first 1, 2, 3 batsmen should play a long inning. One batsman out from top 3 should play a very long inning, once again playing with straight bat for no run. So this is the last ball of the first over. So far Safdar Ali has not conceded a single run. This is the captain on your screen, Jamal Shukhera. For Pakistan, Zia Khan played a very, very important innings of 71 run. Last time in this over, once again, wicket-to-wicket bowling and very good strategy. You miss, I hit. So after first over, no run, and we have 7 overs of power play, and it becomes more important that they should capitalize the maximum runs in the power play, because when you chase 229, it is very, very important for the opening batsman to provide them a very strong platform.
ठीक है सुशील, आपने, और जब एक बड़े लक्ष्य का पीछा कर रहे हो तो शुरुआती प्रारंभिक बल्लेबाजों में से एक बल्लेबाज को 35 ओवर तक क्रीज पर रहना जरूरी, और खासकर पावर प्ले के अंदर जो औसत एक बारी ज्यादा 6 से ऊपर का है लगभग, उसको पाने के लिए पावर प्ले में कोई अच्छा खासा स्टार्ट यहां पर बहुत जरूरी होता है। वीरेंद्र उपाध्याय इस समय सामना करेंगे, और हैरानगी की बात, बिना हेलमेट के वो इस समय बल्लेबाजी करने आए। आमतौर पे प्रारंभिक बल्लेबाजों को बिना हेलमेट के कम ही देखने को मिलता है। अरशद नजीज लंबी अच्छी हाइट के गेंदबाज, और सुशील पाकिस्तान का चाहे वो किसी भी स्तर की टीम रही हो, तेज गेंदबाज हमेशा ही उनके अच्छे माने गए हैं, और बिल्कुल बाएं हाथ के गेंदबाज। और पहला ही गेंद पूरी तरह छकाया, तेज गति की गेंद थी, मूवमेंट के साथ। वीरेंद्र उपाध्याय कुछ समझ नहीं आया, केवल आगे पैर निकाला और गेंद को जाते हुए देखा, भाग्य ने उनका साथ दिया। बॉडी की कोई मूवमेंट नहीं थी, अपनी जगह खड़े खड़े खेलना चाहते थे, अपील जरूर की। और देखिए जो विकेट कीपर है उन्होंने जरूर अपील की, लेकिन जो स्लिप पे फील्डर था वो तो मानो एक दोस्ताना अंदाज में केवल हाथ ऊपर कर दिए, उन्होंने उनकी अपील का समर्थन नहीं किया था। यहाँ पे एक बार फिर से तेज करती गेंद उछाल लेने के साथ रन लेना चाहते, लेकिन कवर्स में तेजी से गेंद को फील्ड किया।
Well, Arshad bowling left arm over the wicket, and so far he has maintained very good line. And as I have already mentioned, that Pakistan have very good seam bowling attack, tall and very quick, and he's this time going back, and very good work at short point, no run. So they have been able to put pressure on Indian opening batsmen, but they have to break this shackle, because this is power play, and in power play you have to get at least 50 to 60 run as an opener. And here it is very, very important for the batsman to have a positive frame of mind. Very good ball, ensuing typical left arm seam bowling coming in. Batsman this time very lucky. The timber was not disturbed. Very close. And Manoj, I don't know the reason behind why he's not using a helmet, because both the fast bowler are bowling with the decent pace. Maybe he's too confident, and maybe a very good hooker of the ball. This could be the only reason. Once again showing very good technique. Virender Upadhyay. And I fail to understand why he has not bowled a short ball. It's a question of his pride. You're a fast bowler and the batsman is playing you without helmet.
वीरेंद्र उपाध्याय दूसरा ओवर यहाँ पर चलता हुआ। पाकिस्तान का अभी तक 11 बॉल में 1 रन भी नहीं बना है, और जो अंदाज है यहाँ पर बॉल करने का बिल्कुल वसीम अकरम किया दिला रहा। तेज गेंद यहाँ पर, जोरदार अपील, लेकिन अंपायर राजन सेठ अनमूव्ड, और यहाँ पर कहना होगा कि भाग्य ने एक बार साथ दिया वीरेंद्र उपाध्याय का। और 2 लगातार मेडन बैक टू बैक पे आते हुए 229 रन यहाँ पर बनाने हैं। के बाद लगता है कि शायद लेग स्टंप को छोड़ रही थी, शायद इसीलिए अंपायर ने उस अपील का कोई बहुत ज्यादा तवज्जो नहीं दी। सुशील, न केवल अच्छी गेंदबाजी हुई है लेकिन अच्छी फील्डिंग भी यहां पर की गई है पाकिस्तान द्वारा। अभी तक जानते हैं कि 229 रन यहां पर बनाए जा सकते हैं। एक ऐसा विकेट, फिरोजा कोटला का विकेट, जो कि बल्लेबाजों के अनुकूल माना जाता है। और एक अच्छी बात यहां पर देखने को, क्रिकेट पाकिस्तान और भारत के किसी भी स्तर का, अंडर 15 हो, 19 हो, राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर हो, चाहे वो वकीलों के जो मैच चल रहा है वर्ल्ड कप का फाइनल, उसमें भी रोमांच बराबर बना रहता है।
Yes, definitely intensity is there, and Pakistan fast bowlers have come out with a certain plan. Now once again there was a big appeal, but umpire Manoj Dutt is not convinced. Maybe missing the leg stump. We'll show you in a replay. So far it's been a great start by Pakistani bowlers. We very rarely see in a shortened version of the game that the first 2 overs have been bowled maiden. Don't bring the situation where they have to press the panic button. Indian lawyers, as you can see on your screen, very close, hard shout appeal, but once again no run. So they have applied the pressure right from the first ball till now, and very soon you will find 7 overs gone, and then you realize we should have gone for the bowling. At least, Manoj, it's a huge ground. There are so much of open field. You can always rotate the strike, and this is also, they are not doing it. And I'm sure very soon rush of blood you will see. Safdar Ali once again. Oh no, very well bowled by the bowler, but he was not helped by his own fielder. So 2 more runs for the Indian team, and this is how they has opened their account with 2, and we are into the 3rd over. By any means, they never expected this start from Indian openers.
सूरज सामना करते हुए क्रीज के बिल्कुल नजदीक से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं, लगातार अच्छी गेंदें करते हुए रन जरूर मिले, और वो भी मिसफील्ड की वजह से मिले। हालांकि सूरज संपत काफी सूझबूझ के साथ बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन पाकिस्तानी कप्तान और दोनों ही गेंदबाज पाकिस्तान की अच्छी लंबी कदकाठी के और अच्छी गति के तहत गेंदबाजी करते हुए फिर से हल्के हाथ से खेला था स्क्वायर लेग की तरफ, और लगता है दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों ने फील्डर को पहचान लिया कि ये फील्डर के साथ रन लिए जा सकते हैं, इसीलिए स्ट्रोक खेलने के साथ ही तुरंत दौड़ पड़े थे एक रन के लिए।
Yes, definitely they have spotted the fielder, and but the last single was very good and eye-to-eye contact. We have a bright sunny day, but not bright start from the Indian Loy's opening batsman, which is the need of the hour. Because when you are to chase 6+, you have to maintain that run rate. Very good action. See, as I told you before, sudden rush of blood. Now this should be by. Wicketkeeper totally failed to gather the ball cleanly. So one more run to the Indian team. Score moves on to 4 after 3.
आखिर इस ओवर में जरूर कुछ एक्शन दिखाई दिया, मिसफील्ड दिखाई दिया, बाई के रन मिले और एक चेकी सिंगल भी यहां पर। पावर प्ले का सुशील ओवर चल रहे हैं, 3 ओवर के अंदर मात्र 4 रन। बहुत लंबे समय बाद इस तरह की गेंदबाजी और इतनी धीमी बल्लेबाजी देखने को मिली।
Well, Manoj, you never know, as I already mentioned, Pakistan team has come out with a certain plan, and so far they're doing it very successfully. And I don't know the plan of Indian batting this time. Once again going back, very good shot, forcing back foot punch. We'll wait and see whether the leg or leather wins. I think leather has. So 3 more runs in the process. Score moves on to 8. As you can see, his action, very good action, very powerful action, and well built, and using his height to the optimum. Very well chased down by the fielder. It was a very handsome shot off the back foot, the full face of the bat. Now they are gaining in confidence, both the batsmen. Now once again off the back foot, Suraj. I'm told that Suraj has played under 22. As you can see on your screen, 7 without loss, and we are into the 4th over. We expected a bright and breezy start from Indian openers, but that has not happened. Virender and Suraj. Now Suraj on strike. Once again going back, but straight to the fielder. Now some desperation they are showing both the openers. They are chasing 228 and the target is 229. It's not going to be easy.
एक बार फिर से ड्राइव किया सीधे बल्ले के साथ, मिड ऑफ पर गेंद गई थी, मौका वहां पर था स्ट्राइक रोटेट करने का। सूरज संपत कोशिश यहां पर करते हुए रन गति बढ़ाने की, लेकिन पाकिस्तानी गेंदबाजों की तारीफ करने की, बहुत ही सदी हुई लाइन और लाइन पर अभी तक गेंदबाजी की है, किसी तरह की आजादी नहीं दी है। और ऐसे में जरूर खासकर वीरेंद्र उपाध्याय जी इस अंदाज में बैटिंग कर रहे हैं। स्टंप के बाहर और बाहर की तरफ जाती हुई, कोई बॉडी मूवमेंट नहीं थी, अपनी जगह खड़े खड़े स्ट्रोक्स खेलने की कोशिश।
So the last ball was an opportunity. It was shot outside the off stump, as you can see on your frame, but the batsman Virender was in no position to cut that shot. So score remains on 8. Arshad Nazir, left arm. This should be the first boundary. Classical shot, pure timing off the back foot. Very good for the eye to watch. Lovely stroke. Now they are getting some momentum. Indian openers talking to each other, swapping their ideas how to go about it. As you can see on your screen, beautiful shot. Lovely timing. Perfect placement. So after 4, score 12. Well, you have to appreciate the Pakistan fast bowlers. They have restricted Indian openers so far by bowling sheer, good line, length and the right areas.
तीन के औसत से रन बनते हुए चाहिए 6 के ओवर से भी औसत से 229 रन यहां पर बनाने होंगे भारत के मुकाबले को, फाइनल मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए। और इस बार सूरज के बल्ले से निकलता हुआ शॉट, लेकिन सीधा पॉइंट फील्डर के हाथ में। वीरेंद्र उपाध्याय ने जरूर पिछले ओवर में अपने हाथ खोले और 7 रन वहां पर बनाए। सफदर अली सामने वाले छोर से गेंदबाजी की जिम्मेवारी संभाले हुए 2 ओवर काफी किफायती किए उन्होंने। कदमों का इस्तेमाल करा, सीधे बल्ले से खेला, लेकिन पावर प्ले चलता हुआ इसलिए सभी खिलाड़ी सर्कल के अंदर, रन लेने की कोई गुंजाइश नहीं।
Suraj, although he's looking very good, but he's not been able to find the gap, playing straight into the fielder's hand. But we have to appreciate the Pakistan bowling this time. Very good stroke. No run. The fielder was very alert at covers. Good effort. And score remains on 12. As you can see here on, although the ball from a little, but very good effort. He's fielding at the short covers. It's not that easy. And it was firmly hit. Once again, this is pressure. Ball was traveling very quickly into the hand of point. So far, no run been scored of this over. As you can see, there was no single, but very rightly by Virender, Suraj was sent back. 12 without loss. Safdar Ali, good rhythmic action. Now just rolling his wrist to the ball and for one at square leg. This is what they have to do if you are finding boundaries very difficult to get. Then rotate the strike. Make sure that the scoreboard is moving. Good fielding. They are showing a lot of commitment. They are not only bowling very well, but all the fielders are showing a lot of commitment because, as you earlier said, any match between Pakistan and India is always a high voltage match. Now once again, very good shot, and there should be one, yes, easy one. So after 5 over, score moves on to 14. Although it's a very, very cautious start, Manoj, but I think they should look for runs. Rotating strike is very, very important when you are chasing 228 of 35 overs. You have 210 balls.
धीमी शुरुआत भारत द्वारा, लेकिन मुकाबला जोरदार। और ये ऑन साइड की फील्ड है। स्क्वायर लेग, मिड ऑन और एक डिफाइन लेग। कुछ थोड़ा सा परिवर्तन चाहते हैं गेंदबाज। और सामने बल्लेबाज वीरेंद्र, जिन्होंने की पिछले ओवर में एक शानदार चौका लगाया था। बाएं हाथ के गेंदबाज कौन से ऑफ स्टंप के ऊपर गेंद थी और केवल गेंदबाज की जो गति है उसका यहां पर फायदा उठाया। बल्ले का फेस खोला और पॉइंट दिशा की तरफ दिखाया उसको। गेंद एक बार फिर से सीमा रेखा के बाहर। और गेंदबाज भी जरूर उस चीज को बता रहे हैं कि उन्होंने बल्ले के फेस को खोलकर गेंद को पॉइंट की तरफ भेजा था 4 रन के लिए। दूसरी बाउंड्री आती हुई यहां पर और इस चौके की मदद से 18 रन। देखिए तेज गति का गेंद था, बल्ले का फेस खोला और जो गैप है उसका फायदा यहां पर उठाया। आउटफील्ड इतना तेज है सुशील यहां पर कि एक बार गेंद फील्डर से बीट हुई तो उसके बाद बाउंड्री के बाहर जाकर ही रुकती है।
Yes, once it pierces the fielder, and then there is no chance because the outfield is lightning quick. So the first ball was deliberately played between point and cover point. So Virender showing some positive intent now, and both the batsmen took their time to settle down. Score moves on to 18, and this is the 6th over. After this, only 1 over will be left power play. Both the bowlers from Pakistan team looked very good, and they are bowled as if they are professional cricketer, not only lawyer. Now this time shot again, and there is a chance of run out. Wicketkeeper was very late to come to the stumps. Otherwise, it could have been a run out. As you can see on your screen, playing straight to the short mid wicket. Oh no, he failed to gather the ball. Otherwise, first casualty was in offer. Arshad, very good shot once again off the back foot for one. They are running very hard, which is good. You have to put pressure even on fielders by running the first run very hard. You can see on your screen. Quick pick up and throw, but the batsmen were also quick on their feet to complete the run. So score moves on to 19. Now once again back to the bowler for 1. But so far Pakistani fielding has looked very, very good. Everybody is on their toes. One more ball of 6th over. Arshad Nazir. His action reminds me of Wasim Akram. Short run up, using his height and shoulder to a good effect. So 20 runs on the board, but they have to change the gears, openers, sooner or later. Otherwise, this game is drifting away from them. Once again, there is a fumble, but no run is scored. So after 6 overs, Manoj, 20 runs on the board. The only good thing for the Indian team is that they have not lost the wicket. But it is a very slow start. Okay, I agree. The bowling is also very good. They have started very cautiously. But they have to change the gear at some stage or at some point. You cannot leave it too late.
सूरज तैयार है इसे सामना करने के लिए असगर का। सुशील, आसमान में तो सूरज बहुत जोरदार तरीके से चमक रहा है, लेकिन मैदान पर ये सूरज कब चमकेगा इसका इंतजार भारतीय लॉयर्स टीम को। एक बार फिर से सीधे बल्ले से खेला, गेंद गई पॉइंट की तरफ। पॉइंट की तरफ खेला था, लेकिन फील्डर के पास कैप ढूंढने में भी सूरज कामयाब नहीं हो पा रहे हैं। हालांकि पिछले मैचेस का रिकॉर्ड देखा जाए तो सूरज ने एक महत्वपूर्ण बल्लेबाज की भूमिका निभाई है इंडियन लॉयर्स टीम को फाइनल तक पहुंचाने में। आज भी एक बड़े स्कोर की यहां पर जरूर उनसे उम्मीद की जाएगी। अली सामने वाले छोर से एक बार फिर से बिल्कुल अंपायर के पास से, बिल्कुल विकेट के पास से बॉल करते हैं और अभी तक किसी तरह की आजादी नहीं दी है दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों को खुलकर स्ट्रोक खेल सके। और अब जाकर सही रणनीति दोनों ही भारतीय बल्लेबाजों ने समझी है कि जब बड़े स्ट्रोक्स ना मिल रहे हो तो एक आध सिंगल लेकर जरूर स्ट्राइक रोटेट करते रहे, जिससे गेंदबाज को सेटल होने का मौका ना मिले। फिलहाल वीरेंद्र उपाध्याय चेहरे पर चिंता की रेखाएं साफ दिखाई जा सकती हैं कि वो लग रहा है पावर प्ले का आखिरी ओवर चल रहा है, आखिरी 3 गेंदें बची हैं और रन मात्र 21 बने हैं। लेग स्टंप के बाहर और अंपायर मनोज दत्त के दोनों हाथ हवा में लहराते हुए जो इस बात का संकेत की गेंद वाइड है और अतिरिक्त रनों का भी खाता यहां पर खुलता हुआ। बाईस बिना किसी नुकसान के धीमी स्टडी शुरुआत कहा जाएगा। पढ़ने के बाद और बाहर की तरफ निकल गई। और इस बार का लाइव का अच्छा इस्तेमाल, थोड़ा सा दिशा से भटकते हुए असगर अली
Now we are into the power play, and that is 7th over, and Safdar Ali so far has bowled a magnificent over. No run this time, and score remains on 23. This is the last ball of the power play. Safdar Ali maintaining a lot of pressure on these two batsmen by bowling very good line and length. Giving it 100%, these two fast bowlers of Pakistan team. Once again, very good line and very good shot also at the same time. Batsman rocking back. Oh, this very good shot of the back foot through mid-on and mid-wicket. Now I request two very knowledgeable person of this game, Ajay Mehra and Arun Bhardwaj.
Thanks a lot, Sushil. So far, the going has been pretty good as far as the Pakistan bowlers go. But this time, the last delivery of the previous over just straying down the pad line. And that was very neatly played. In fact, a good attempt in the end. Never easy. The ball just crossing over the ropes. They're trying the 100%, giving their all. They know this is a big final. Remember, the first edition of this World Cup, India beat Pakistan in the finals. Will the story be different here? Only time will tell. And to tell you more, with me is Arun Bhardwaj.
Thank you, Ajay. Suraj Sampath and Virender Upadhyay have a very heavy responsibility on their shoulders. They have played out the 7 power play overs, but in terms of run rate, the Indian pair has to definitely speed up, because they are not getting very many boundaries. So the best thing would be to keep on rotating the strike to put the pressure back on the Pakistan bowlers. after the completion of 7 overs, India 7 without loss. The good point is that Indians have retained all the wickets, and if you have wickets in the bank, you can definitely accelerate the rate of scoring, and we are expecting a few heavy overs from India's perspective to get the things going. Both the batsmen need to keep rotating the strike, because both these bowlers, Safdar Ali and Arshad Nazir, they have maintained a very tight line length, and to break the shackles, the batsman will have to improvise. And this time the batsman hits a powerful blow on the onside, perhaps seeing the ball very early and hitting the ball on the rise. That was a very welcome boundary from India's point of view. Will relieve some of the pressure. There you see Upadhyay on your screen, picking up the length very quickly and smashing it powerfully towards the long on boundary.
Yes, and also Arun using that bottom hand to very good effect. Just breaking the shackles with that boundary, changing the field as well. Man at mid-on, just going deep on the onside and long on. Not a bad delivery, one has to mention, from Arshad. The line was pretty good, but both the openers do realize they have to get on with things now. Just up the tempo, step on the gas, because the target is 229 in 35 overs. Already the 8th over in progress. Haven't really made use of the first 7 overs. That's the power play overs, the mandatory power play.
I think the plan of the Indian lawyers team was to play out those opening overs when the ball is new, and once they have seen the new ball off, I think they will now start accelerating.
Yes, you're right. You know, many a times when you're chasing any score in the region of 230, it's never easy, because if you lose early wickets, as we were discussing in the first innings as well, then the pressure is on the middle order. But the most important thing is to keep wickets in hand. You have wickets in the hand, then you can really increase the tempo. The pressure also builds on the fielding side. Again, played in the air, but straight to the fielder this time. The field setting looks to be pretty good. It's a packed offside field for the left arm seamer, Arshad. He's got a man at gully point as well. Man at mid-off. Was in the air for some time, just bowling a very tidy line and length at the moment, Arshad.
And also, Ajay, the fact that now these two batsmen are there for almost 7.4 overs. Their eyes in, they are seeing the ball well, and because of that they should start unleashing their strokes now.
Umpire just having a word with the bowler, probably just running in the danger area. He's got to be careful. But one thing about this surface, Arun, we have to mention, looks to be a very good batting track. I don't think it will change much. Won't assist the spinners much. If you see how the Indian spinners bowled, it was basically the line and length that got them wickets, rather than the turn they were getting.
Yes, Ajay, as we were mentioning earlier, this is a slow track, and if the bowler bowls a slightly short, batsman get plenty of time to go on the back foot and place the ball in the right areas. And there you see Upadhyay playing that shot, an attempt for the run out, but the fielder decides to retain the ball.
That's played well. That's a cracking shot, equally well fielded in the deep. That ball was travelling. But really, that was a great piece of fielding in the deep. Mohammad Fazal, the fielder, giving his all, 100% effort. Really, any top international player also will be very pleased to see that effort. Excellent piece of commitment shown by Fazal in the deep. Definitely saving a few runs for his side.
Fielding definitely being the crucial part of the game, and bowlers do depend on their success on the fielders. It's very important for the fielders to concentrate on every ball and expect every ball to come to them, and not only expect, they should desire the ball to come to them. And concentration, aggression and enjoyment, these are the three very vital aspects of fielding.
It's going to be a change in bowling now. Mohammad Abdullah coming from the far end. He's got to keep the pressure going. This is the field setting for him. He's got a man at fine leg. The pack's offside field as well. Man at point, cover point, deep extra cover, man in mid wicket. Fine leg in the deep for him. They do possess some quality bowlers in the ranks, this Pakistani unit.
Saftar Ali has been taken off from the far end, and he's being replaced by Abdullah, right arm fast medium bowler, and facing him is Upadhyay. The 9th over of the innings in progress. And this one, batsman trying to play towards wide mid-off, will get only a single.
Yeah, in the league phase, in fact, Arun, India beat Pakistan, as I mentioned earlier as well, and they beat them by 36 runs. Played in the air, just falling short of the fielder in the deep, just settling for one. So 36 is a good margin, especially in 35 apiece over game. But at the moment, one has to say, the Pakistan team have really tightened the noose. The misfield will result in a single. The fielding has looked pretty sharp. They're looking very committed as a unit. The bowlers are performing their job. Not timing it too well. Just a bit of misfield there. And the batsmen were off in a flash.
See, the Indian Lions are chasing a target of 229 runs. And if at all they are suffering from anything, I think it's the self-inflicted pressure. And they should break the shackles by taking singles and try and rotate the strike. That's the only way they can put pressure on the fielding side. There's an appeal and he's out. The batsman not pleased with the decision of the umpire, but given is given. And Upadhyay dejectedly walking back to the pavilion. Pakistani fielders celebrating the fall of the first Indian wicket. And now India is 34 for 1 of the 9th over. That's in progress.
Yeah, once again the line was pretty good from Abdullah. Just around the off stump, flirting with danger, just playing away from the body. And yes, straight away you can see the reaction from the keeper. He was up, the finger was up in a flash from the umpire. Manoj Dutt, he seemed very confident. Virendra Upadhyay, he's got to walk back. So India losing the first wicket. Abdullah picking a wicket in his very first over. 34 for 1 India. Remember, the target in front of them is 229 to win this game. This is the 4th edition of the World Cup for lawyers. The first edition, of course, played in India, in Hyderabad, way back in 2007. This was the wicket-taking delivery just around the off stump. Not much footwork. I thought it was a soft dismissal. Poor shot selection, because he wasn't in the line of the ball. Trying to play on the rise, and that can be always a risky proposition.
Yes, Ajay, it's very important to get your foot right to the pitch of the ball. And on that occasion, I saw the batsman's front foot drifting rather straight down the pitch instead of going across right to the pitch of the ball. And that was the reason why he edged the ball. And this time around, batsman trying to take a cheeky single, but the bowler was there on the ball in a flash. The batsman retracing his steps back into the crease. Wajahat Ali is the new batsman who is facing the bowling of Abdullah. You're watching the final of the 4th Lawyers Cricket World Cup being played at the Firozshah Kotla ground, the historical cricket ground of the capital. And that one shade outside the off stump, batsman has not much to do with it, allows it to go through to the wicket keeper.
Yeah, mentioning about Wajahat Rizvi, now he's batting at number 3. But normally he's a right-handed opening batsman. He was also a member of the Indian side in the 2011-12 World Cup in West Indies. Of course, that World Cup being played in Barbados. So he's quite accustomed to playing the new ball, being an opening batsman. That's again a good leave, good line from Abdullah. Has been a very good over from him. End of the 9th over. India 34 for 1. Target 229 in front of them. Things not looking great.
I think the Indian Lawyers should try to spread the pace of the innings rather evenly instead of leaving the charge for the later part of the innings. Then it can be a very risky proposition. India 34 for 1, chasing a target of 229. This is the 4th Lawyers Cricket World Cup being hosted by the Indian Advocates Cricket Association. Arshad continues to bowl from the commentator's box end, left arm over the wicket. And this one batsman trying to hit through the offside but couldn't find the gap. So the score remains stationary at 34 for 1.
Yeah, this was the last delivery. Going straight to the fielder at cover. Just seeing the field setting, I just feel probably they're not going for picking wickets. No slip in plays. Thick outside edge. That will race away. That was the need of the hour as far as the Indians were concerned. Boundaries have been hard to come by. But that was a lucky shave. A thick outside edge. I think the problem was a bit of room provided by the left arm seamer. And he went after the delivery.
Ajay, whenever the batsman has to slash at the ball, he should slash hard, making it difficult for the wicketkeeper or the closing fielder to latch onto the catch. And that time the batsman slashed really hard at the ball. Arshad has bowled a good line in length, kept the batsman on a tight leash, and off the very next delivery, an easy single results. Indian batsmen will have to bat aggressively or put the Pakistan fielders under pressure by taking singles. Unless the singles are coming on regular basis, it will be very difficult for them to accelerate later on in the innings. And this one forcing the batsman to play forward defensive shot. No chance of a run, and that marks the 2 deliveries yet to be bowled in this over. There you see the fielder attempting to run out, but the batsman was well and truly home. And this time Arshad bowling on or around middle stump. Batsman pushing the ball with a straight bat towards mid-on, resulting in an easy single. Wajahat Rizvi is the new batsman who came after the fall of Virender Upadhyay's wicket. And this time around the batsman plays a square drive, ball taking perhaps the thick outside edge and travelling towards wideish third man position. That marks the end of the over.
So 25 overs left from here on. India 41 for the loss of 1 wicket. The wicket to fall of Virendra Upadhyay was out for 20. Suraj, he's got to continue. He's got to start now. For Rizvi, of course, he's new at the crease. Abdullah's first over was pretty tidy. He's bowling a very tight line and length, giving nothing away. You can definitely feel, Arun, not much happening in the air or off the deck. So that's the reason that the bowlers have to maintain a very tidy line and length. And the kind of field setting he's got, it's a packed offside field. Can't really afford to stray down the leg side. That's the reason now the fielder had long gone, just coming inside the circle. That's the fielder I'm mentioning about at the mid-on area. Just coming inside now. Once again, flashy drive, expansive drive. Not able to connect that one. The pressure just increasing now on both the batsmen.
Signs of pressure just creeping in between these two Indian batsmen, as the runs are very hard to come by. Both the bowlers applying equal pressure from both the ends, not giving away any easy runs, and that's why these batsmen looking very desperate out there in the middle. I think the need of the hour is for the batsmen to start taking singles. That's the only way you can break the shackles, because unless you take the singles, you can't put pressure on the fielding side. Once you're taking ones and twos on regular basis, you break the concentration of the bowler, and when you break the concentration of the bowler, that is the time when he bowls the loose ball, and you encash on that.
Yeah, you're right, but also feel that they have to at least rotate the strike. The boundaries are not coming away. Just pick those singles. That's exactly what I was mentioning about. That's good cricket, sensible cricket. Now, once the batsmen just start picking those singles, as a bowler, it's always very frustrating. And in the process, sometimes you just over-try, over-experiment, and just lose your rhythm or your line. And then it's the time to cash in. Playing up along the carpet.
Ajay, the most important part of the batsmanship is the ability on the part of the batsman to be able to hit the ball either in the gap or pace his stroke. By which what I mean is that if he sees the fielder standing deep, he should not hit the ball too hard, because if he plays with soft hand, the ball takes longest to reach him, giving him ample opportunity to cross over for a single. And that's how you rotate the strike and put pressure on the fielding side. This is the real art of batsmanship. I remember having read in a book, Ted Dexter, the great batsman. He learned this art from one Indian batsman, Vijay Manjrekar.
Yeah, absolutely, and that era was totally different, because occupation of trees was of prime importance. The longer version of cricket was in play then. But now, of course, cricket has developed. New formats have come in. But yes, the concept, I think, the basics always remain the same. And that is where every player, every cricketer has to concentrate. Once your basics are correct, definitely over a period of time, you will be successful in any arena, any format.
And Ajay, one more thing. These days, many experts talk about the improvisation part of the game. I think even improvisation is possible if your basics are sound, because unless you watch the ball closely, your footwork is precise, it's very difficult for you to improvise as a batsman.
Yeah, very rightly said. Always makes a big difference, isn't it? 11 overs gone, India 44 for 1, target 229. One has to compliment the way Abdullah has started off, just conceding 2 runs in his first over. The second over, just conceding 3 runs. So he's doing the job that his captain wanted from him, especially coming in as a first change bowler after Safar and Arshad Nazir really bowled impressively with the new ball. I think he's keeping that pressure going, not conceding easy runs. I think they have to target at least 1 or 2 bowlers. Otherwise, the run rate, asking run rate, will always start creeping up.
And one more thing, Ajay, I have observed that if the batsman is in a defensive frame of mind, that definitely gives the bowler a psychological advantage. Because if you're bowling to a batsman who is having an attacking intent, that puts the bowler on the defensive mindset. And this, after all, it's a psychological warfare or a battle of wits between the batsman and the bowler. And that's a very important psychological point in any game. And this time Arshad bowling slightly short, batsman pushing the ball towards wide mid-on and getting 2 easy runs. The score moves up to 46. The only wicket that fell was of that of Virender Upadhyay. Was not very happy with the umpire's decision, but once the umpire's finger is up, you have to go. Batsman not quite happy with the grip on the handle. And there you have the cameraman of the Doordarshan who are working hard to bring this live telecast to you. And that has been hit firmly towards extra cover, but a brilliant fielding. Fielder diving to his left and saving virtually a sure shot boundary.
Yeah, what I'm really impressed, Arun, is the ground fielding shown by the Pakistanis. They are giving their all. Just see once again the effort. That ball was travelling, struck hard, but definitely saving 3 runs there. That really ups the morale of the bowler as well. Played in the air. That will race to the fence. Lovely shot in the end. Doing everything right, playing on the rise, was in the air. Just taking his chances and with good effect this time. The 50 up for India. 51 for 1.
That was a brilliant shot indeed. There you see on your screen, batsman timing the shot to perfection and the ball travelling at a lightning speed. And this time a good length delivery and a very good single, very good single. That's the way to go about it. When you see the fielder standing deep, just play with the soft hands and go for a single.
Yes, and good judge of a single as well. Wajad Rizvi, at the time he's walked in, he looked very confident. He's played well. I was mentioning earlier he's an opening batsman batting at number 3 in this game. He's clipping on the onside this time. That's Suraj settling for a single to end the 12th over. 53 for 1. A few players from the other teams watching this game.
You can see a colourful crowd here. Even the members of some of the participating teams in this tournament have come to watch this final match.
Yes, just mentioning about the participating teams. Of course, India, England, West Indies, Pakistan, Australia A, Australia B, Sri Lanka A, Sri Lanka B. Both Australia and Sri Lanka fielded 2 teams apiece. So really it has been some good competition that has been running, especially in the league phase. And after the league phase, it was India and Pakistan who had the maximum number of points. India losing in fact winning all the games in the league phase. And Pakistan just losing 1 game, and that was versus India.
That was a good sliding stop by the fielder. Very agile and flexible fielder. And this time short of land delivery, but couldn't quite time it nicely. Straight to the fielder.
You know, many a times around when the bowler has stayed into a groove, you know, he's bowling a good line and length. As a batsman, you got to try something different. You know, you might just shuffle across or probably just stand outside the crease just to, you know, let the bowler alter his length. You have to try something different because at the moment, the way Abdullah has bowled, looks that he's really settled into a decent groove. This is the line length he's bowling, giving nothing away. So more the reason as a batsman you have to try and do something different. Because if you play like this, the pressure is going to increase. And in the process, if you lose your wicket, it's going to be much more hard work for the middle order batsman.
Absolutely, Ajay. I totally agree with you that when the bowler is dominating the proceedings, you got to try and upset his rhythm either by standing a couple of inches outside the batting crease or take middle stump guard, and that can help you to place the ball in a different direction, and that has been hit firmly towards the extra cover, but the fielder moves very swiftly to his left and the batsmen have ample time to cross over for 2 easy runs. This is the 13th over of the innings in progress, and Indians going about the task of chasing 229 set by the Pakistan in a very systematic way. But they will, as I said earlier, they will have to spread the pace of the innings evenly, otherwise it may be too late for them to recover from this situation.
Once again a very good line just around the off stump, flashing at that one. Not much footwork this time from Rizvi. They have to be careful now. As rightly mentioned, I think they have to take their chances. Don't want to keep too many runs till the very end.
The need of the hour is 1 or 2 big overs. That's how the psychological balance will be redressed. At the moment, India seems to be on the back foot, and this one has been driven firmly, but there is a sweeper cover, resulting in just a single. Indian total stands at 57 for 1, and now 13th over has been completed. Two batsmen doing consultations at the end of the over, perhaps discussing the strategy that they have to adopt, and that's a view of the crowd. Perhaps Englishmen or Australians who have come to watch this match, members of the participating teams in this 4th Lloyd's Cricket World Cup.
Seems to be a change in bowling from the commentator's end. It's going to be spin for the first time. As far as Pakistan is concerned, the seamers have done a good job. Going to be interesting what the mindset of both the batsmen is now. Will they take their chances? It's going to be Asif Hussain starting off his first over. The field setting for Asif Hussain, the offside field, man at deep cover point, cover in place, man at long off as well. He's a left arm spinner, bowling a flattish first delivery, not flying it too much, just darting that one in.
I think the type of action this bowler has is more likely to bring the ball into the batsman because he's got a round arm bowling action, and these types of bowlers mostly bring the ball into the batsman with the arm. There you are. He's bowling down the leg side as the ball coming in with the angle. One extra run as well as one extra delivery. Indian score at 59 for 1, and this time batsman trying to drive the ball into the covers, but brilliantly fielded. Pakistan fielding seems to be very inspired. All the fielders are giving their 100%, showing full commitment, and why not? This is the final match. Both the teams trying their level best. But fielding does play a very important role in the success of any cricket match, as the bowler depends on his success on the cooperation and the help that he gets from the fielders.
Yeah, so far you can really assess, Arun, that this Pakistan unit has really come out with a plan. They have posted runs on the board, 228, 229 the target for India to win this game. But as far as the bowling goes, the fielding goes, as you were just mentioning, they seem to have a plan which is working pretty well so far. That's again a very good delivery, just coming into the right hander. Not the kind of bowler who will turn the ball too much. So as a batsman, you have to be very cautious. Also, he's darting the ball in. It's always difficult for the batsman to come down the track.
And another very important aspect, Ajay is bowling flatter and faster. With the result, he won't get much purchase from the surface. And now for further continuation of commentary, over to Manoj Sharma.
धन्यवाद अरुण। और फिलहाल यहाँ पर तारीफ करनी होगी पाकिस्तानी गेंदबाजों की, जिस तरह से सदी हुई लाइन और लेंथ पर गेंदबाजी की है, दबाव पूरा बना के रखा है। 14 ओवर में 60 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पे। विकेटों की बात करें तो जरूर भारतीय लॉर्ड्स 11 ने अपने विकेट्स बचाकर रखे, लेकिन लक्ष्य बहुत दूर है। अभी 229 रन यहां पर बनाने हैं। अब्दुल्ला सामने वाले छोर से एक बार फिर से अपना नया ओवर लेगा, सीधे बल्ले से खेला स्ट्रोक, लेकिन 1 रन के साथ ही यहाँ पर संतोष करना पड़ेगा केवल स्ट्राइक रोटेट की। और सुशील, मुझे लगता है कि 1-1, 2-2 रन से काम बनने वाला नहीं है, क्योंकि औसत लगातार बढ़ता जा रहा है।
Yes, definitely they need a few very big overs to change the equation, which is in favor of Pakistan team, and the Indian lawyers. They may be very good in court, but now they're on the field. They have to showcase their talent, and this match is live, and this is the stage where you have to perform now. Once again off the back foot. We'll wait and see. Oh, great effort. The Pakistan fielding showing great athleticism. As you can see, they have saved many boundaries like this. Superb effort, as you can see on your frame. Running very hard. Great effort by the fielder at deep point. Every run saved is like every run scored. This is what they have done. They have put not only bowled very well, but by very good fielding, they have saved so far, to my mind, at least 15 runs. This adds pressure on the batsman also, because once you start looking at the scoreboard, that means you are under tremendous pressure.
अब्दुल्ला जो कि लगातार अच्छी गेंदें कर रहे हैं, सूरज सामना करेंगे इस बार उनका। फिर से गेंद ने बल्ले का बाहरी किनारे, गेंद हवा में जरूर थी लेकिन थर्ड मैन पर फील्डर मौजूद है, उनकी पहुंच से दूर थी, लेकिन एक रन लेने से वो भी नहीं रोक पाए। और अब कुछ जोखिम भरे स्ट्रोक्स यहां पर खेलते हुए दोनों ही बल्लेबाज रन गति को बढ़ाने की कोशिश यहां पर, और निश्चित रूप से उन्हें अपने गेयर बदलने ही होंगे यदि इस मुकाबले में जीत दर्ज करनी है तो, क्योंकि लक्ष्य लगातार मुश्किल होता हुआ। हालांकि विकेट अभी भी सीधा, समतल, आसान रनों से भरपूर